Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most powerful organizations in the world. These entities shape global policies, provide humanitarian aid, and work towards a better future for all of us. So, buckle up as we unpack the influence of these often overlooked powerhouses. First up, we have the United Nations, or as I like to call it, the really big conference room of diplomacy. From conflict resolution to humanitarian aid to sustainable development, the UN has its fingers in a lot of proverbial pies. So, while they might not always be the most efficient or effective, give the UN some credit, they're trying to wrangle nearly 200 countries with wildly different agendas. Next up, we have the real heroes of the world, Médecins Sans Frontières, or Doctors Without Borders. This global humanitarian organization is basically the international equivalent of a superhero team, swooping in to provide medical care in emergencies and crisis situations. From providing surgery in makeshift hospitals to delivering vaccines in remote villages, Doctors Without Borders is a testament to the power of human compassion. Now let's talk about the European Union, or as I like to call it, the world's most bureaucratically complex love-hate relationship. 27 member states, one single market, and enough regulations to make even the most ardent rule follower break out in hives, the EU is nothing if not ambitious. From promoting peace and stability in a historically volatile region, to tackling climate change on a continental scale, the EU shows that sometimes, even the most dysfunctional of families can accomplish great things when they work together. Up next, we have UNESCO, the organization dedicated to the radical notion that education, science, and culture are kind of important. They're the folks who designate World Heritage Sites, so you can thank them for ensuring that future generations will be able to marvel at the pyramids, the Great Wall of China, and your Aunt Carol's impressive collection of ceramic frogs. But UNESCO does more than just hand out fancy titles to old buildings. They also work to improve access to education, promote scientific collaboration, and protect freedom of expression. Now let's talk about the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, which sounds like a shadowy cabal of bankers, but is actually just a bunch of economists trying to keep the global economy from imploding. The IMF is kind of like the world's financial advisor, providing loans and advice to countries facing economic difficulties. Of course, like any good financial advisor, the IMF doesn't give out free money without some strings attached. Next, we have the World Bank, an organization dedicated to the seemingly impossible task of ending poverty. The World Bank provides loans and grants to developing countries for projects aimed at reducing poverty and promoting economic development. There's no denying that they've played a significant role in reducing global poverty, even if there's still a long way to go. Now, let's talk about NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is basically the international equivalent of a neighborhood watch group, but with more fighter jets and a lot more treaties. Formed in the aftermath of World War II, NATO is a military alliance committed to the collective defense of its members. Love it or hate it, there's no denying that NATO is one of the most powerful military alliances in the world, and its decisions have far-reaching consequences. Up next, we have the World Health Organization, or WHO, the organization tasked with the unenviable job of keeping the entire planet healthy. The WHO is responsible for coordinating international responses to health emergencies, promoting research and development, and setting global health standards. In recent years, the WHO has faced criticism for its handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. But it's important to remember that they're operating in a complex and constantly evolving landscape. Now, let's delve into the world of the World Economic Forum, or WEF, a gathering of the world's elites so exclusive, it makes the Met Gala look like a local PTA meeting. Every year, the WEF hosts a meeting in Davos, Switzerland, where CEOs, politicians, celebrities, and the occasional stray oligarch gather to discuss the state of the world. Whether you think it's a force for good or a symbol of global inequality, there's no denying that the WEF is a powerful platform for shaping the global agenda. And finally, we have the World Trade Organization, or WTO, an organization dedicated to the noble goal of making sure you can get your hands on those ridiculously cheap t-shirts from halfway around the world. The WTO is like the referee of global trade, setting the rules and settling disputes between countries. There's no denying that they've played a significant role in facilitating global trade, which has both positive and negative consequences. So, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of the most powerful organizations in the world. From the halls of the United Nations to the operating rooms of Doctors Without Borders, these organizations are shaping our world in profound ways. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.